to our brand new channel. This is our very first video.
Yay!
Yay! Of course, I am Ethan, and
I'm
it's
Justin.
Justin, and this is going to be
Something different.
something different. Yeah, there's no gaming at all, so some of you are used to my gaming channel. That's not this one. Instead, it's going to be like vlogging, what we do outside of life, and then we do some reviews on stuff, and just all that good stuff. Yeah, just us people interaction.
What we like, what we enjoy,
Yeah.
hobbies.
All that kind of stuff. DIYs, you name it.
We're gonna have a fish tank
Yeah.
video soon. We've been working on that real hard, so.
We haven't been taking good footage of it, but
No, we haven't. We have pictures.
we have pictures! And he recorded some of it, and I'm like, oh, you did it without me! Yay! He says he feels weird. You'll get used to it.
I hate recording myself and listening to the voice.
Yeah, he's not
I'm
used
like,
to it. I'm totally used to it, so it's like, yeah, it's fine. But today, as you can see by the title, we are going to be talking about our coming out stories and how we came to be who we are, sort of. Yeah.
Or how I told people.
Yeah, how we told people. Mine's actually kind of a funny story.
Mine's interesting as
This
well.
is interesting, but you want me to go first?
Sure.
Okay, so this was when I was 19, so it was a while ago. Family was over, but they were upstairs, just some of them. Just one of my sisters, her husband, and her 2 kids. I was downstairs in my basement at my mom's house, playing games and just talking to people, and I felt like I had to tell somebody, and that sister would probably be the first one I'd want to tell. So, I wrote a little note to her and saying, "Could you please come downstairs?" And I called down on her youngest daughter, and I was like, "Here," like the basement stairs had like holes in it, so I'm like, "Can you give this to your mom?" And she took it, and then she came down, and then my sister came down, and I was just crying, and she was like, "What's wrong?" Blah blah blah, like that kind of thing. And so I feel like everyone. I mean, I came out as bi first because I wasn't exactly sure fully. So I was telling her that.
Probably easier.
Huh?
Probably
Yeah.
easier.
Because it helps you like transition into the full real you. I mean, it's a scary process coming out because you don't know about rejection and all that, which is sad, but it happens. And she was actually very supportive and all that. And then I was like, "You can't tell your husband because he's kind of sort of like a redneck, but like actually very conservative. He's like camo and what are those cords? Paracord
Yeah.
and all that stuff." So I'm like, "Yeah, don't tell him yet." So she didn't, but it turns out later he actually, because he kept asking her, he's like, "What did he call you down there for to talk about?" And so he eventually guessed it, and she wasn't gonna lie to him, so she told him. She's like, "Yeah, that's what it was." But that was much later. And then that was the first person I ever told. And then I forgot, like, I don't know, you guys remember, like, the MySpace age? Like, it wasn't MySpace, it was actually another thing called My Yearbook. I use that quite frequently. I know, right? My sister was on that, and I changed my status there. And she saw that, and she's like, "What the hell is this?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And then she went upstairs and told my mom. And I'm like, "Gee, you can't tell someone. It's not your business." And I wasn't ready to tell my mom. And so she was like, "Oh, it's just a phase you're going through." Yeah. But it was a little tough there because I didn't tell anyone else yet. I mean, friends knew. Some friends knew. But I remember the hardest thing about coming out was I was trapped. I would say trapped because it was just me and my mom, and we were driving somewhere. And then she said she doesn't approve of it, but she'll accept it to a certain extent. And that was kind of like heart-wrenching. So I was just turning my head out the window, quiet the whole time, and just crying. I mean, you can't escape a car. What am I going to do, jump out of a moving car? But, I mean, now we're great. She loves Justin.
Yeah,
she
we
loves
go to all the
Justin.
family events.
Oh, yeah.
Family, all
He
the
fits in
schools.
well. So, yeah. But I think one of my brothers was the last one to tell. Because, I mean, I have 5 siblings. So that's a lot of
Big
people
family.
to tell.
Yeah.
But my oldest brother was the last one to tell, and I don't know why, but I mean, he's had childhood. That's an interesting childhood he's had since from the stories I heard. So actually, he was pretty fine with it too. But there was another brother that, I mean, he works at Discount Tire, which is a car place to change tires. So he's kind of more of the man, and I didn't know how he would react to it. But the first time, it was during Thanksgiving or a get together with cards and all that. We play cards, like we used to play a lot. But my family jokes about everything, and that's how you know everything is good. And then he finally called, or he was talking to his daughter, and then he called me aunt, like as a joke. And I'm like, okay, he joked about it, so I know he's okay. But yeah, now we're all good, so it's good. Yeah, mine wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
But
I think mine might have been a little more rough in the beginning.
yeah, rough in the beginning. I mean, mine was a little note to my. I think she was like 2 years old when I said the job. But yeah, it was good. So that's my story.
So mine, I'm trying to think exactly how long ago it was. It was about 4.5 years ago, I think, somewhere around there, maybe 4 years. And my ex and I would play a lot of video games online. We'd be on Skype and we'd be talking together. And we were on Skype one evening playing League of Legends at the time. And a couple of our other friends were asking about it, like, just curious about me being gay. So I was talking to them about it. And evidently my parents were in the hallway and they overheard part of the conversation. So an hour or two passed by, I guess, and they come and knock on my door and asked to talk to me, and I could tell that something was up. They were really serious. And at the time, I don't think that I was trying to let them overhear, but it might have been part of my subconscious wanting to just have it out in the open and have them know about it. And I'm glad that it ended up happening. But so they come in and they're like, we overheard your conversation and what is this about? And so I told them, I'm like, I'm gay. And they're like, well, you're choosing to be gay and it comes with all this bad stuff, and why would you want to do that? And I'm like, I'm not choosing this lifestyle. It's just who I am. And it took them a minute. They moved from you're choosing to be gay to you might not be choosing to be gay, but you're choosing to live this lifestyle. And in that respect, they are right. I am choosing to live a gay lifestyle with my partner. But I was raised very religious, so it was difficult for my parents. They'd not really been around it that much and never had a child that was gay. So for them, it took them a minute, and they said something that really hit me. They're like, you've had all this time to think about it, like you've known about it, and we just found out. So it's going to take us a minute to process it and figure out where we stand. I'm like, I understand that. So it was a little rough in the beginning. They, like I said, they moved from the you're choosing to be gay to you're choosing to live this lifestyle. And I am, but I could never live a celibate, alone, lonely. Like, I'm a very social person. It's just who I am. I couldn't do that. I don't think I'd be happy. So it took them a little while, and they're an amazing family. They invite Ethan and my ex over to all of our family gatherings. They include him in everything.
They even included one of my exes to have dinner with.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle invited, because we're still friends with his ex David, that you guys might know from his previous channel. But they invited him and us out. But so it was a difficult road. I wouldn't redo it because it's who I am, and I'm glad that my parents are in my life and part of who I am, and they accept me. Like Ethan said, he made a comment, they don't really accept fully the whole idea of it, or they don't approve of it, but they accept it. And I guess that's all I can really ask, and I couldn't ask for a better family. They're all amazing. So if you're watching, Mom and Dad, I love you. Thanks for hanging in there. I know it's been a difficult road, but
we love you.
yeah.
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 Yeah. But wasn't your, like, when your parents came in, wasn't your friends still in that Skype call?
Yeah, and Mom and Dad, if you're watching, don't listen. But yeah, my friends were still on the Skype call, so they were there for me. I still had a headphone in, and they're in my ear trying to support me. So, and I do appreciate all of you friends that were there for me. But, yeah. The first person I came out to was not my parents. I came out to one of my nursing student friends. Her name was Brittany, and we were at Schlotsky's Deli downtown Battle Creek. And I remember being super nervous, but I wanted to tell someone. Yeah. So I told her, and she's like, "Yeah, that's cool. I already knew." I was like,
I already knew.
And I think it's hard, like, people from an outside point of view might already know if you're gay by how you act or talk or whatever. But for your family, who's always there, they're there daily, they've been there since you've been born, they're around you constantly, they don't see things that other people see. They don't see changes like other people do. So.
Oh, yeah. But we're thankful to have supportive families. Yeah. And actually, the funny thing is, I told, like, online, I was in that area where online was, like, where I connected and all that.
I'm pretty sure I had told online people.
Online people is like a little different. I mean, you get attachments to them, like good friendships built, and then you can tell them anything. But I feel bad because my best friend, who you've seen her in a few episodes on my other channel, we built like the farting putty and then the Harry Potter wands. I actually did not tell her first. Like I told, like people wise, it was my sister. She was the first one. Like.
The family is, I mean, if you're really close to your siblings or whatever, and
so at that time we were like, everybody was super close.
And if if you're thinking about coming out and you're unsure of how to do it, if you have a close friend, if you want to talk to that friend, that really helped me. Like, it gives you courage. It's a practice run.
Yes,
it's still going to be nerve-wracking for you to tell anybody.
Your nerves are going to be shot.
But at least you can tell a friend, and then if you have a sibling that you're really close to, I'd recommend that you talk to that sibling if you trust them, that they're not going to go tell people before you're ready.
Just someone who you think is a best friend.
And then that way your friend and sibling or whatever can be there when you tell your parents in case
they can be supportive.
In case they're not as accepting as right away. But like I said, it's going to take them a minute. Like my parents said, I knew I was gay many, many years ago, like back in elementary, I knew. But you're telling this person who's known you for all your life, but it's something so new to them. And if
because you hide it from them, because you're scared, so they don't expect it, and then it like hits them like a brick wall. But even if you have like questions and you're not even sure the best route, feel free to message message us. We'll help you walk through it. I mean, I know we're not like someone you can fully trust, but we're very like supportive of like everybody. Like
we'll give you our ideas.
We can give you suggestions. So if you're coming out or you're born in the wrong body and you don't know how about that, we'll help you with that. Just like anything that you feel like people are going to judge you for, just you're more than welcome to share with us.
Or if you just want to chat with us.
We're chatting. We'll chat. We're cool, right?
I think so.
But
we have a friend or two. No.
A friend or two. We have friends. But I hope this was a decent first video for our channel. I know we're playing around with lighting. I look like a ghost half the time, but it's not my fault because I'm white.
And you're white.
I mean, I am.
In real life, too.
Yeah. I mean, I'm wearing a white shirt and it's almost blending in with my skin. That's how white I am. Like, come on now. But
there'll be many more things to come.
Oh, yes.
Keep tabs on this. More. We're excited about it. It's going to be a fun new year.
Yeah.
Lots of reviews.
Lots of things coming. Like, this has been one of the best years so far.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's not even a month in. It's not even half a month into the new year, and it's been wonderful. But if you enjoyed it, hit a thumbs up. you
Facebook,
want to.
Instagram, Twitter.
All those will be
Our
down in the
P.O. box
description
is in
below,
the bottom if you want to send us
Yeah, like
letters.
because
We
our
could do
email
like
is in the description below. But if you want to like write us a letter and send it to our PO box that way, that's fine too. I mean,
how about
even
you
if
tell
wanna
us
just
your
tell us
coming
your
out
stories,
stories?
Yeah,
You could send us
that'd
a
be
letter
good. We'd love
and
to
then
hear
or
you
post
guys.
comment.
I mean, it doesn't have to be coming out. It's just that a moment of your time that you had to tell someone something and your nerves were just like, I don't know. We like hearing exciting stories and we're curious about you guys. So yes, thank you all so much for watching.
Thanks
Hope
for
you
watching.
liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and share us if you want to. I mean, you can have us all to yourself, but more the merrier, right? But yes, we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.